Kenyon College, a small liberal arts school traditionally known as the Lords and Ladies, now the Owls. Home to incredible Hogwarts-esque buildings, artists featured in Architectural Digest magazine, Greek gods as our athletes, and teachers so nice you'll want to either bring them home to meet your family or put them in your pocket. And that's me, the cutie from Connecticut, here to share with you why Kenyon is so special. You see, I had to say goodbye to it not so long ago. Not once, but twice, having taken a semester off due to the pandemic. And which college we go to is one of the most important decisions of our lives. And saying goodbye really isn't easy. But it's okay, because what I've realized this last year is that the world is so big, and people truthfully all have their own path. But again, there is something so unique of the chances of being in the same place at the same time, sharing many of the same goals, especially at Ye Olde Kenyon.
Fighting, and they are sure to win the fray. We got the big what's that? Sure to win, yeah, right. Dear old.
Just a quick disclaimer, my audio was broken when I was filming this, so you can't really hear me very well, but it gets better, I promise.
So today is the last day of classes. As a college student, oh my god. I'm going to work on an essay before I go to art history. So, see ya.
As I make my way from class, from the north side of campus, specifically the new apartments, or as we like to call them, the new apps. Actually, it's kind of ironic because they're some of the oldest buildings on campus. However, they're by far the closest living arrangements towards nature. I feel like I'm in the jungle when I walk outside. Leaving the north side of campus, you will see the NCAs on my left. These are most typically for seniors as well as organization housing. Coolest thing you might hear all day is that this is the tallest building in Knox County. Yes, that's right, Caples. A whopping 200 students fit in here. I'll pause if you want to gasp, and then we can continue. And here's where I lived freshman year. It's called McBride Dorm. It's exactly what you'd expect as a freshman dorm. Pretty small room. You get assigned randomly to a roommate. And then over there is Mather. I lived there my sophomore year. Then we pass the downtown Gambier. You've got everything you can imagine, from a deli to a bookstore, restaurant, market, coffee shop, classrooms. It's everything you need, all on literally one block. The efficiency is absolutely uncanny.
Oh, I got that nice there. And cut that bookstore. That place is awesome. But they have really cute trivia nights. And extra coffee, which is also the mainstay of this campus. Great muffins. I don't drink coffee, and I don't even eat like breakfast foods, to be honest. So
now to the gates of hell, a very familiar Kenyan tradition that you can't pass on the opposite side of someone you're walking with through this little stump-like thing, because your relationship will apparently be doomed. So that means this girl and I are cool. For now. I completely forgot that before I go any further, I should probably introduce myself properly. I'm a senior economics major, minoring in statistics and French, and also a middle hitter on the Kenyon College volleyball team. I love school, class, learning in general. I could talk supply and demand all day. But before you throw up, I know that this love ebbs and flows as we go through our college careers, and especially at the end, as you might have found out or currently find, it's one of the most special things to be a part of. And for me, I just want to show you one of my presentations to show you, like, I really did love the classes at Kenyon, and I think it was not only because of all the subjects that they offered, but the teachers too, and the projects. You just had so many opportunities to engage yourself in the right way. Hi everyone, my name is Tara, and today we'll be talking about adding additional variables in ANOVA. And what I mean by that is that in a traditional ANOVA model, we're saying that we're grabbing from a distribution with an expected mean of one value, and that's not what I'm doing. I'm grabbing from two distinct distributions to explore whether adding an additional variable will allow us to explain a little bit more variability in the model that we have. Normally what we have is, let's say, one factor, we'll call it group, and it has at least 3 levels. But when we're adding another variable and we're not seeing significance, we want to see that maybe it's not that the differences are insignificant, it's just that we're using the wrong variable. And so we're going to put another hidden group here with 2 levels. We're going to have these means be drawn from one distribution, all equal to 5. And then these means here are going to have a mean equal to 15. And so we do this on purpose because by adding this variable, we know that these are coming from different distributions. But here, since there is a 5 and a 15 when comparing across these 2 levels, we would expect the mean to be 10.
Also, just out of curiosity, if you wanted to know a little bit more about our schedule, typically on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, there are classes that are as long as 50 minutes. And then from Tuesday to Thursday, we have classes that are an hour and 20 minutes. Most people like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I concur, mostly because I like shorter classes, but Kenyon really does give you the flexibility to design the schedule that you want and that best fits what's going to make you succeed in the end. Hello, today was my last day of class at college. I am currently in the computer room on the first floor in the Chalmers Library, and I just had drinks with my professor from economics, my advisor, with a couple of other advisees, and it was really fun. Cute, because it was like a little transitory demonstration of students becoming alumni. What's really coming? I hear you. I think okay. But it's just coming all into fruition, and I am gonna really miss this place because definitely the best things about Kenyon are the faculty, the people, and how pretty it is. It's just gorgeous. And you just really, I guess, take it for granted sometimes, but definitely not in this last week. And I'm just really thankful for coming here. Getting a little emotional. But I love class. I love this. So like me not having more is just crazy. What I recommend for you when you go to college, if you have yet, or if you're still in college, I would say just try as many things as possible. You know, everything happens for a reason. Thank you, Kenyon, for everything. Bye, guys. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm gonna go get lunch at Pierce right now because I'm super hungry and we're gonna make my best friend Katie.
If anyone tells you anything about Kenyon, it's that one of their favorite places while being a student there, for the most part, was Pierce. And maybe it's not because of the food, but it's because since Kenyon delivers such a demanding course load, our days get super busy. We can all rely on Pierce because we'll see our friends or all go there at one point or another. And so with the design of Pierce specifically, the tables are long benches. And the reason is so you always have space to fit somebody at your table. When I was a student, I would spend hours there just chatting with my friends about my day, or maybe just walking around the servery where you'd go to the salad bar or the international cuisine section. You know, you're there with your friends, but you can also see people from class. You can see people maybe on a different sports team. And it was just really nice because you can kind of relax there and get away from what can be so hectic in your college career. Going from class to class, going from practice or to lift, going from in office hours. Pierce just seemed like a safe place for us. And especially because there was only one dining hall on campus, you knew that everybody, for the most part, was going to come there at one point or another.